I got you, bitch. It's not Fortnite 2. It's Mega Man 10, you little shit. I just need to invite people onto the stream. Otherwise, this will be a very lonely stream. And then I'll be sad. I've already beaten Commando Man, Strike Man, Blade Man, and Sheep Man. I started with Commando Man. So, God, this is like really finicky. So, let me just video link. Go with my favorite pump man, aka one of the worst design robot masters in my opinion. Like pixel art wise, if you look at him in game, he's pretty good. But just in general, Pump Man he's not a good design. He just looks stupid. Oh what? I've been shot with a stick. Basically just says, fuck your rules. Give me a second. Damn it, where's my stream? What did I have to name it such things? Oh, they make me ice physics. Oh, hi, Cherry. That's what those sticky balls do. They make me have ice physics. Jesus, this weapon. Okay, then. This is 10. This is 10 because base didn't exist till 7. And then he was put as DLC for 10. And DLC was included in the Legacy Collection. Some could consider base the easy mode, but you know, not really. He's just a slightly easier than normal mode. Alternate pathway, boys. What the fuck? Oh, come the fuck on. Let's try something a bit different. Let's try 9. The one that's regarded as the hardest game within the series. Good boy. What does this do? This is a guard power-up. Take half usual damage for that stage. Ah. Ooh boy, prepare for me to die. Prepare for death. Oh god, no. You know what, I'm already fucking done. One death and I'm already done with this game. Hey, fuck this. Wait, hold on, did I? Okay, good. I saved right before the boss.
Ready. You've got no chance. Watch it. Ah! Ouch! Watch it.
Yeah, it is lonely.
Ouch! Thunderclaw! Thunder Carnival! Ouch! Thunderclaw!
Not even during the bosses are you safe from the voice acting.
Ouch! Watch it! Ouch! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Watch it! Ouch! Watch it! Ouch! Thunder Carnival!
Ouch!
Thunderclaw! Ouch! Watch it! Ouch! Thunder Carnival!
Damn it.
Ready.
Let's see if he says my favorite line, which is the weakling. This is no laughing matter. Come on, say it.
Weakling, this isn't a joking matter.
There it is. Weakling, this isn't a joking matter.
Ouch! Watch it.
Fun fact, Clown Man is actually supposed to be the last one in the beginning weakness order, if you're going by easiest to hardest.
Watch it.
I just do with him because his attacks are really easy to dodge.
Thunder Carnival!
Aside from that one can go suck a dick.
Watch it. Ouch!
You're supposed to start with Grenade Man, but since he's the easiest.
Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Watch it.
Come on, there we go. Wait for it.
See you in my dreams.
That makes no sense. See you in my dreams. And then we get creepy CG Mega Man. Along with voice acting.
Ready.
Dr. Wily, I think that scene happens after I beat the first 4 bosses. Yeah, it does, I think. Because then I gotta go fight Duo. Now, if I was going the regular weakness order, this would have been the first stage I start with. But I spared you the trouble of watching me having to try and go through Clown Man stage, because that stage is just a clusterfuck. Oh, here's the puzzles. No. Dang it, there's a thing down there. I think I would have gotten a bolt if I was over there. Because unlike in the every other game, bolts in this game are limited. They're like little collectibles, and you can exchange them for powerful upgrades instead of just one-time use items. One of my favorites being a thing that makes a charge shot that whenever it hits enemies, it splits into 5 other charge shots, and literally breaks every single non-boss enemy in the game. Just absolutely destroys them. This mini boss music. Oh shit. Testuma's made it here. Oh. Oh. God, game over, what the fuck? There we go.
Ready.
This fixes everything. By the power of save scum. Said it before, you wait after I beat the first 4 bosses, that cutscene plays, and then I have to fight Duo in a little arena thing. Did I finally win? Yeah. Oh. I can makeshift. I've mapped the buttons weirdly, differently, so now I can makeshift auto fire. Just avoid the CG hammers, Billy. You don't want to mess with those. Now, Billy, don't touch the CG hammers. Where's the... Oh god, I fucked it up. He would have went all the way over there and lit the other fuse so I could have gotten the bolt if I hadn't destroyed the thing. Oh god, run. Fuck that bolt. That bolt wasn't worth it.
Ready.
Maybe I can redeem myself. Maybe I can redeem myself. Fire guy. Fiery boy. Fiery boy, follow me. Follow me, fiery boy. Oh, nope. No, I was wrong. He's dead to me. By the power of sliding. Yeah, I tried. That wasn't worth it.
Ready.
Shall do the majestic technique known as the ball jump. Someone taught me this on a Mega Man 2 stream. So, let's see if I can get an open area. With the ball, when you press it down, you can jump off of it. You could also do that mid-air. You can just keep doing that infinitely. You just keep going upwards. Infinite ball jump. Infinite dagger away. Yeah, see? Hold on. It only works when you're doing this way. If I had a long enough thing, I could just go all the way up. It's actually broken. Fundamentally broken.
I'll be nice on you!
I'll be nice on you. I'm gonna load the checkpoint just because he didn't say crush everyone. He must say crush everyone.
Crush everyone!
There it is.
Back bomb! Crush! Crush! Back bomb! Crazy destroyer!
Crazy betrayer.
Back bomb! That felt good!
That felt good. straight PCG Mega Man again. That felt good. Now we go on to... I think we go on to this stage, which is Frostman, the one who says, "I'm gonna beat you."
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You won't be pushed back when you receive a hit. This one's useful. This one's also useful. That one's useful. A lot of these are useful, but there's more on the other side, I think. There's one that allows you to, like... It shoots, like, 3 at a time, I think. Like, this is the one that's, like, the OP. The arrow shot is OP.
Good luck, Mega Man.
Now we're gonna go to Bateman.
I'm Frostman.
He's gonna beat me. Oh no.
Ready.
This stage isn't the most annoying, but there is a part that gets a bit annoying. Let's do this so I don't have to worry about having 0 lives again.
Ready.
Stage is rather mundane though. The only part that is annoying, it does kind of remind me of Big of the Cat. Big of the Cat. There is a point later on where I get on a snowboard. And that mechanic for the snowboard is like, it's good, but it plays good, but there's just like, there's a later stage where like one of the I'm gonna say it, Dr. Wowie Castle, because they always call them the Wily Castle stages, or in this case the Wowie Castle. One of the, like the second stage is just this. You're on a snowboard, but it's the most bullshit thing in the universe, and I hate it.
Jump, jump,
It may seem easy now.
jump, jump. Slide, slide. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Slide, slide. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Slide, slide.
Who'd have known me failing there would have gotten me a bolt? Huh. Like, now I can't do that segment now without getting, like, PTSD from the Wowie stage. Also, this isn't... We need to... Jerry. It is now your job to find this background, this Frostman stage background, and then give it to me in GIF form. That is now your ultimate goal, is to get me this background in GIF form. Shit. I don't need your... Haha! I don't need your puzzles, game. I have the power of ball jumping. Okay. It's Frostman stage, by the way. Hoop, we're getting close to another one of them snowboarding segments. How fun and PTSD vision. I kinda like these guys, they just spray out the thing that blocks your vision. They don't hurt you innately when you touch them, it's oh boy. It's already going high speed. Oh jeez.
Jump. Ready.
For some reason, I thought it said you need to slide.
Ready.
What the fuck?
Slide. Jump. Ready.
What? I fucking slid. I fucking slid, mate. Can't tell me that I didn't. Press the circle button, slide.
Ready.
It's an endless cycle of death.
Ready.
I'm slipping. It's just the freaking thing where you get so good and then you just start failing and failing. You just get worse. I can't slide.
Ready.
I was crushed by one of the doors. Damn it.
Ready.
Why does Google have to be useless in this one case though? Why must Google be useless? But oh, porn. Google's got that down.
Jump, 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 jump.
Frostman stage background? No. Porn? Well, we got that. Jesus. Funny, there we go. There we go, finally done with that segment. Oh, here it is. Here's the boy. Made a bunch of ice sculptures of me. How nice.
I'll crush you. I'll make a popsicle of you.
Damn it, he didn't say it.
That hurt.
Kinda wanna load checkpoint. Cause I want him to say beat me. I want him to say beat you. It's cause he takes a weird pause.
Freeze! I'll crush you. I will beat you.
I will beat you. You get fluggy popsicle. You get fluggy popsicle. And there goes Frostman. Easily beaten. Now for everyone's actually favorite Robot Master, Tengu Man.
Ice wave!
You got 7 bowls. Okay, so now everyone, this is Tengu Man. Nearly everyone likes Tengu Man.
Welcome back!
Now, if we get a heart, should I get? I love how this is the most useless thing in the world. You will be able to climb a ladder faster. Because how useful is that? Could get this. Shoot up to 5 megabusters to get like 5 things together. That could be useful. What? Wait, let me read that. That one cutscene in Sonic Adventure where baby was cast. Ah. So now I got that.
Good luck, Mega Man!
Good luck, Mega Man.
Let's do it! I'm Tengu Man! Ready!
Cherry, you are Tengu Man. There is no doubt about this. You are Tengu Man. Okay, so now watch this. Watch how broken this is. Cherry, you are Tengu Man. And oof.
Ready.
And 4 lives. I love how these things just drop an enormous, just 1,000 freaking megs. Time for a very, very stupid thing. Is Japanese. There we go, that's all there really is. There is no other, like, real Japanese-inspired Mega Man shit. Well, at least in the X and Classic series. If you want to get into the Zero series, then Cubit Foxtar. That's, like, the only other one. The Zero series is all just based off of mythological creatures. Oh yeah, time for the best segment in the entire game, where it becomes a freaking shoot 'em up. The game is now a shoot 'em up. Love how this background loops. This background loops so horribly. Just auto with the giant machine, just the giant bazooka, just bah, bah.
Ready.
Oh wait, it's a Kappa. It's like a Kappa airship. Either that or I'm just fucking stupid. But I'm like 99% sure that it's a Kappa airship.
Ready.
I just kinda can't wait till we get to Aquaman because he's beautiful. Cherry, can you confirm that that looks like a Kappa? Yes, I am not stupid. Oh yes, let me just not shoot behind me because for some reason they didn't want me to shoot behind me during this segment. Pathetic mini boss. Here we go. Pathetic mini boss. Oh, come on, man. I just got through it.
Ready.
Now I gotta do this shit again. At least it's better than the... I just... the way the Mets fall off the platforms. Oh my god. Just realized the Met just kind of like fell off the front of the ship. I think like say like Heat Man or something. One of the fire dudes. Or clown, or just straight up clown man. We got a bolt. Oh no, I hate this one. Nah, I won't say it's too bullshit, but it's just pretty bullish. Glad I got through that easily. Gotta get that secrets in there. I'm surprised I haven't fallen down and died yet. I'll admit, Tengu Man is one of the lesser cases of bad voice acting. He's not that bad, because his voice is rather good. It's just he has no idea the context of his lines. It's clear that it's as if he was saying it as if it was in the middle of a sentence with someone. Oh hey, we're at a Japanese temple.
Kid, you're almost not worth the effort.
Because most of his lines are just like... sounds as if they're like out of context.
Tornado hold! Tornado hold! Get this! Feel my power!
Feel my power!
Here you go.
Except for those lines. Those just absolutely suck.
Tornado hold! No way! Tornado hold! Tornado hold! Tornado
You!
Ready.
on you.
There are points where Mega Man gets dangerously close to Toad in this game.
Tornado hold. Get this. Feel my power. Tornado hold. Tornado hold.
Yeah, this weapon.
Tornado hold. No.
Whoever decided that Tango Man's weakness is this needs to go to hell. Just Jesus.
Tornado hold.
Or just any place of suitable punishment.
Tornado hold. No way.
Because, yes, take the dude who's always in the air and then make his weakness the only thing where the enemy requires to be on the ground.
That was regretful.
That was regretful. Now, we're done with the first 4 Robot Masters. We're gonna get cutscene boys. We get cutscene boys. We get cutscene boys. We get hype.
Dr. Light, how's it going? Will it
Here
be okay?
it is.
I'm almost finished. The battery will be charged in 10 minutes.
That's good. By the way, what do you make of these?
These seems to be energy resources. But I've never seen this type on Earth. I don't know where this energy came from, but cannot let it fall into Dr. Wily's hands. You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think the dude... I think the guy who voices Dr. Light isn't actually that bad at voice acting. It's just his accent just makes everything absolutely horrible. It's the accent he gives him, or just his accent in general, that makes it bad. Mega Man, on the other hand, just does not sound very good. It's like, but where is Dr. Wily?
He still lives.
What the?
Mega Man, you must go after him. We don't know who he is, and it's dangerous to leave him alone.
Yes, sir! Let's go, Rush!
Dr. Wily. Oh yeah, now we get this stage where the fight with Duo could suck my ass. I hate this fight. All the other fights, pretty dang easy if you got the weakness, if you know what you're doing. But this fight I hate. It is like 2 attacks, and I hate them. So something I don't think I'll really be able to show off much is this. So this is one of the rush abilities, and this is what it does. If the fire misses and you're riding on your dog as a motorcycle. and I can't get off of it now, so I'm just kind of stuck as motorcycle. There we go, now I can... I'm not taking damage from that, which is weird. Oh yeah, this ability is rather cool because you can float upwards with it. So it's useful in a sense. Now ready for the fight, that can go die. You are... Wait, who are you? Don't try and stop me from completing my mission. Oh, there we go. You know, I think it's just the fact that I'm using the Mega Buster and not the Mega Arrow, because I think the arrow does less damage. Oh, it's my boy. Listen, don't question why every other time they talk they have voice acting. Just don't question it. Are you okay? Proto Man. I'm purposely giving it my own twist of bad voice acting. Hold on. What happened? Who is he? I don't know. They were always holding back. He didn't fight with everything he had. I wonder why. Sounded like an anime. You might be connected to Dr. Wowie. What? Wowie Tower is just ahead from here. That's the name of Wowie's new castle. That robot may be going there. Maybe. I'll be careful. Thanks, Proto Man. Oh my god. Here's the famous scene of screaming.
That must be it over there. I can see it.
Rush! Dog noises.
I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd make it this far, Mega Man. However, I don't have time to deal with you. Say goodnight.
Okay, now I didn't want to talk over that, but you know, Dr. Wily's voice actor isn't that bad either.
Who are you?
My name is Duo. I was born.
My name is Duo. I have bad voice mixing, by the way. Boy, he just pull a Sonic X.
Duo, that thing.
I was so
It's like
hoping
the
it
one
would
you gave to
explode.
Dr. Light.
Yes, this is what you people call evil energy. Based on my studies so far, the one who obtained the original energy must be a being of complete evil. This type of energy absorbs the evil in a person's mind and then multiplies. Judging by the quick rate of its growth, it'll take over the planet with evil energy in a matter of days. We must stop it. I sense the original energy exists in that tower. But the barrier prohibits me from going there. I'll destroy the rest of the evil energy that has spread throughout the Earth. You search and destroy the energy sources for that barrier.
Let's do it. Time to go, Rush.
Okay, now for the second 4 Robot Masters. Now these are more difficult than the last 4. We got the duo stage. This is Dr. Wily, but we have Astroman, Swordman, Aquaman, and I think Searchman. Oh, Searchman is beautiful. His voice is, because he has 2 heads, he has 2 voices, and they're both like, one of them is all gruff, and then the other one just kind of sounds like, oh no. It just sounds stupid. Astroman's voice is pretty cool with the voice mixing they did for it, but his lines are stupid. And I think I'm gonna have to start with Astroman, but Astroman has the least, like, my least favorite stage out of all 4 of them. Like, his stage can go die. It's either I like the stage or I don't care about it, or it absolutely sucks. That's pretty much the entire thing. Now, his stage has a gimmick. See that thing in the background that's changing shapes? That dictates whether platforms will be visible or not. Like, see that? That platform no longer exists. But whenever I fall spiky, I can jump on them. And his stage is super tricky. Except now that I know the magical power of the ball jump, I can just say, fuck you, stage. Because there's a section later on that I absolutely hate. Though, let's just take a moment to appreciate the music. The music sounds like something you would listen to while freaking high or something. It's like, wait, it's like Big the Cat stage with the freaking stupid slide guitar. I just gotta find a way to. There it is. This part of the stage will infinitely loop if you just keep going left or right. I gotta, like, angle that correctly. There we go. Damn it, I gotta... Gotta get up there somehow. teaching this, but it's hurt. Oh wait, there it is. I found it. Whoop. Up here. I can't climb up ladders. Now here's a part of this stage I'm not really okay with. There's like 3 sections to this stage. The section where you're doing the disappearing platforms, the maze-esque sections, and then sections like this. So it keeps swapping between them. They're all different, but I would say I hate... The only one part of the stage I don't hate is the ones that's like this. Because they're designed differently, and they're not like, go through a freaking stupid maze. Or do a bullshit disappearing block section.
Ready.
Come on, blocks disappear.
Ready.
Wait, do I have ball? I don't have any ball. So I can't cheat this second out. Of the game. There we go, done with that segment. Now for another block segment. Or the platform segment.
Ready.
I love how... Well, he's Astro Man, yet nothing in his stage particularly screams space. It's just kind of like, hey, let's make a psychedelic man. They're like, nah, we gotta name it something weird. It can't be that. It's too drug referencey. They're like, how about Astro Man? They're like, okay, that's a good excuse. That's a decent excuse. Can't name it Weed Man, Carl. We already designed the stage. Why didn't I think of that? How did I do that on my first try? No, I did think of Acid Man. His name, I had to change his name to Acidic Man now, because freaking making that character canon is Jesus. Can't name it Acid Man now. I was just surprised that I got through that segment the first time. Now for another stupid maze segment. about hitting buttons and hoping to God stuff works out. I gotta find out what button hits that one, so that I may. Find the button for that one. It's like an actual maze. We go back down. Free bolt. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining, but damn it, this is where it started. Hey, I did it somehow, I guess. Finally at the boss. Now, what I find kind of stupid is that the secondary, like, set of not Mavericks, but Robot Masters, they don't like necessarily continue the weakness order of the first one. Like, oh, you get to Tango Man, you get his ability. The next one isn't really weak to Tango Man's ability, and that doesn't really work that way, I think. So you just have to, like, start the order again, instead of continuing on.
I come here, but I don't know what to do.
Dang it. His other line is, how did you find me? I feel so embarrassed.
Astro Crush!
Astro Crush.
Yeah! 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 Astro Crush!
How are you even supposed to dodge that attack?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Like, this is technically his secondary weakness, but his main weakness gives him what the fandom calls Spark Mandrill Syndrome, which is a weakness that causes the boss to do a stun animation, and then once they're done with the stun animation, they have no invincibility frames afterwards, so you can just spam their weakness and they can never hit you. Astro Man has this. With his main weakness, which is Homing Sniper, which is gotten from Searchman. Now we're on to my favorite Robot Master, for design and voice alone, Aquaman. I would say Swordman is I would say the best voice actor out of all of it, if not for the fact that I think he's the same dude who voices the Colonel or whatever his name is from X4. Wait for his voice. I'm Aquaman.
Ready.
Also, the music is so relaxing for this stage. And here's an innovation that no other Mega Man game has. He can swim. He can swim. This is something that no other platformer really does, other than Mario. And it's not like a main mechanic though. Wait, hold on. Why haven't I switched back to the... I'm an idiot. I haven't switched back to the arrow shot. The most OP shot in the game. Oh, hoo boy. Hoo boy, time for this boss. I just realized I have like 7 lives. Like 99% of all the mini bosses are weak to the flash bombs.
Ready.
Fun fact, in the, I think it's the Sega Saturn or version of this, or the Sega Dreamcast version, whichever one, there's for another versions, there's actually extra mini-bosses you can face. One of them is a secret boss against Cutman from Mega Man 1, and in this stage, in some other versions, there's it's not optional, or a hidden boss, there's just straight up you have to fight Woodman from Mega Man 2. Just straight up have to fight Woodman as a mini-boss.
Ready.
Though I don't know why they didn't opt for the better versions in the Legacy Collection, though. I'm gonna see if I can just, damn it. I think if you get past there's a bolt. Oh boy. You cannot stop the man with 7 lives. Now, I've never heard Aquaman say any other line than what he normally says. Just chill Mega Man stream. It's like only chill because the music makes me want to go to sleep half the time. Because listen to this freaking jam. It sounds like elevator music. Come on. Say the best line ever.
I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome guy.
I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome guy.
Cannon,
And I would say one thing.
no.
Out of every Robot Master, I would say Aquaman is canonically gay. Like, I don't care. You cannot look at what he just did and then tell me that he does not have a hint of homosexuality in him. And considering he's the only one that's canon, because I would say the one that everyone would say is Rainbow Man. And Rainbow Man isn't a fan game. Except he's a really good boss. Well, Aquaman is just pathetic. Water balloon! Now watch as this is the most useless ability in the universe. I am Swordsman.
Ready.
Swordman stage is very iffy. It's not exactly bad, but I wouldn't say it's the best stage. It consists of a bunch of small challenges to get to the next area. Which each require, like, one of your many abilities that you've acquired from the beginning part, which I think is pretty cool because it's a stage that employs the fact that, yes, you need like 4 other abilities to access these stages, so why not take advantage of them? I don't deny that. I won't deny that I think that. Oh yeah, interesting fact about Swordman stage. His music, the song for his stage, consists a sample of the Mega Man 3 Weapon Gets theme. The doo diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo 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 diddle doo. And you can hear it within the theme at certain points. I didn't even look up any trivia on that one. I just kind of picked that one up because I heard like diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo. And I was just like, wait a minute now. Press that button. Now this one opens up, and I gotta do that like 2 more times. Wait. What? This is the trial. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? The enter beam. You know, it really is the enter beam now that I look at it. Kinda gotta guide it up a bit. There we go. That trial's over with. Now for the flash bomb one. Oh, hey! There's a bolt. Free bolt. Though this stage doesn't even really require the flash bomb all that much. You can just get through it easily. Alright, do that, okay. That one wasn't even really requiring the ability, that was just like, hey, use it and you get a little bit of sight. Now this one requires the... I think these insta-kill you. Or just do a crap ton of damage. Yeah, they do insta-kill you.
Ready.
Now you'd think that a robot designed to help save the world would maybe be equipped to have some spike or fire resistance, maybe. But to be honest, I think Dr. Light was a little too inept. Like how I made up my own headcanon where in the X series, since there's always a new set of upgrade parts that Dr. Light has built in the past, I'm just like, he just built all the thousands of upgrades for X, and at the very last moment he was just like, oh shit, yeah, I need to build a robot for these. Now for the mini-boss, which is pathetically easy. And he looks like Shadow Teddy from Persona 4. That's what this guy reminds me of. Also, I think that thing in the middle of him is the same thing that was in the background of Astroman stage. Are you using assets much? Back then, CG was expensive. Oh god. Holy crap! It is a Phantom Ruby. Think this guy's. Oh, I'm already down to 2 lives. How nice. That's nice. Why does this, like, boss music sound so, like, upbeat and, like, Sonic CD almost? Like do 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 do. I love how you can tell which parts of this thing are CG and which parts aren't. Because if you look at the gears and they're just 3D and it looks so out of place. And he's dead.
Ready?
Now for the lesser part of the stage. I don't want to say I hate this part, but it gives me a lot more trouble than the other one. If not for the fact that it's constantly over a death pit of lava.
Ready?
Stupid frickin' hammer.
Ready?
So something that I haven't said much anything about. This game shares a lot of its sound effects with X4. Oh, flash bomb! I need flash bombs for those. Like the sound effect for hitting something that is impervious to damage is the same between Mega Man 8 and X4. The small things. Though other than that, I can't really notice much like assets taken between the two. Gold. Many a gold. Why did Mega Man just grab the regular bolt instead of, you know, the many thousands of golden bolts? Why? Can he just not carry those? Does he not have enough mallet space? And I'll have you know, mallet space is infinite.
I'll do my best. Final strike. Not yet.
Whoa!
Not yet. Nice shot.
It's honestly usually a bit more difficult. Mostly because you have to hit, the water balloon goes in an arc instead of just straight forward. so you kind of gotta weirdly aim it. Whoa! You know, if I can tell you one thing, I can tell you that it didn't take me this easy a time to get all to beat all the bosses as it is now. Time for I need to exchange my bolts for better stuff. I'm home.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mega Man. Spare bodies will be refilled automatically when you spare bodies? Is this like the canonical way that they say lives? Instead of spare lives, it says just spare bodies. Is that implying that there's just one Mega Man consciousness, and every time he dies, he just goes to he just transfers his consciousness to the next Mega Man body? That's oddly creepy, dude. It's like oddly creepy. Increases the amount of energy weapon you recover. Sliding speed, speed up. I mean, this one could be useful, but these two are the ones I'm aiming for because they're really good. Wait, well, I have 10 bolts. What? I didn't even realize how many bolts I had. I have enough for the auto one and the 5 bullet, or the auto and or just the auto one. Good that the charge spot speed up. I'm curious to see what this does, but I also want the 5, which makes me able to shoot 5 Mega Buster shots. Or the one that speeds them up. Now the next one I'll aim for is, I guess, the speed up or the other one. Because apparently you can't get all of them in a single playthrough, so you gotta like choose wisely. And last time I got the useless ass laser.
I'm Searchman, okay?
His two voices are just like, I'ma beat you, and the other one's like, okay. Also, this is a really useful ability. I'm Smurfman, okay? I think it was like, the first one said like, I'm Searchman, and the other one was like, okay. This stage's theme is one of the weirder ones in the game. I'll say that about the game's music, is that it's very weird. It was just like, oh, what am I gonna get from this giant party ball? How about a smaller party ball? Dang it. I wasn't strong enough.
Ready.
Enter beam! Enter beam! Enter beam! Enter beam! Enter beam! Flame Bane does a lot of damage consecutively. It's good for taking out smaller enemies with a lot of health. And it's just a good ability in general. I would say 8 has a lot of good abilities. Because there are some Mega Man games where the abilities are kind of pathetic in a sense. 5 is a good example of that, where most of the abilities were pretty much pathetic and very underutilized. I would say this and 7 are one of the ones with really good abilities. I think this is one of the only ones that, with because only 7 and 8 have the structure of taking down 4 before you take down the other 4. That's leading to 8, where you just take down the first 4, then the last 4. But 7 never really took advantage of having 4 abilities in the other 4 stages. With this one, you see there's a bunch of whip points, because it knows, oh, you've gone the other bosses, you have the Electro Whip. So yeah. Really? I'll have to look at it next time I get to a ladder. I've only played this game once and I'm already a master at it apparently, because this took me way longer to get to this point than it did now. I was dying left and right. So like, I'll check it out next time I get to a ladder, and then I just proceed to see no ladders ever. Also, if you'll notice, a lot of these, the guys that throw rocks at me, they look a lot similarly to Gutsman, Robot Master from the first game, who for some reason has appeared a lot throughout the series. Because Gutsman was just like a single boss from the first game, and then I guess the team loved it, or the design of him. Because he appears as like gold statues in one of the other games, like the Gutsman design. And then he comes back in 7 as one of the wily bosses. But he's like a weird amalgamation. He has like a drill arm and stuff.
Ready.
There's even references to Gutsman in Clown Man stage. I don't think anyone really knows why Gutsman is popular in the series. Like, for him coming back. I just chalk it up to the team liking him or some shit. Now for Searchman himself, which shouldn't be too hard.
Begin mission. Yes, sir.
Begin mission. Yes, sir.
Go. Ouch. No. Go. Shoot. Fire.
Shoot. Fire.
Ready.
Just realized I had the thing with the... Can I equip that? The rapid part? Can I like equip that? That's what that does. Oh, if I just press it down once, it fires it 3 times. I guess that's useful.
Hey, boy, come on.
Hey, boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Shoot. Fire. Ouch. Ouch. Shoot. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, no. Ouch. Deadly sword. Ouch. Hey, one die.
Humming sniper. Oh no. We're finally at Wowie 1. We are at Wowie 1. The first of many Wowies.
Ready.
Dear God, no. I hate this stage so much. I'm not even joking. I hate this stage so much. And the boss doesn't help either. I'm just gonna let myself die real quick. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go pee right quick, just so I can deal with this stage even. There we go. Now I'm preparing myself for mental torture.
Ready.
You're gonna see how bullshit this stage is. And watch me just somehow do it in a single shot. Every time I say I hate a segment, I do it easily. Why? I'm just like, let me show you how hard this is, and I just do it. It gives you ample warning, but Jesus, does it get really hectic.
Ready.
Hey, Steve, what do we do for the new Mega Man power-up? We got Search Man, what should he give you? How about we give them homing missiles from Mega Man X1, but super better? But like really, really good. And how about we make this the only ability you can charge up?
Ready.
Just load the checkpoint save.
Ready.
Yeah, I think X1 was made before this. Because X1 was on the SNES along with Mega Man 7. This was made along with like X4 because X2 and 3 were already like, oh yeah boy, we got 2 other games. It's okay. They're confusing. Just that the X series started right after 6. Like the SNES had been out for a while whenever 6 came out, which was on the SNES, on the NES, which was the last classic, or what people call the true classic Mega Man games, which is what 9 and 10 tried to emulate. Wait, hold on, I'm out of lives. Why am I doing this? Because what 9 and 10 tried to emulate was 1 through 6. But then Mega Man X came out on the SNES and everyone was just like, oh my fucking god, man. And then they were like, but you know the classic series still exists, and then Mega Man 7 came out and everyone was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'll get it, but I mean... And Mega Man 7 was made pretty damn quickly. It took them like... I think it was something 5-7 months to make the game. Which even for back then standards was a pretty short amount of time. And then they made X2 and X3. And also, if it tells you how bad the cutscenes were in these games, like how bad the English voice acting ones, like immediately after this, X4 had cutscenes. X5 does not have any cutscenes in the slightest. They realized their mistake the moment after they made it. Even though I would love to see cutscenes in more Mega Man games. Which looks like 11 is gonna have that. Except 11 looks like it's gonna have actual, like, decent voice acting. From the trailers. Damn it, I jumped too early.
Ready.
Jump or shoot, man. At first I thought you were making fun of how the signs are just like, jump, jump, slide, slide, jump, jump.
Ready. Jump, 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 jump. Slide, slide. Slide, slide, jump, jump.
You know, it's something I wish that Capcom did was like them to just freaking re-release or put on somewhere Mega Man Powered Up, because that game was good and it doesn't deserve to be only put on the PSP. Because Maverick Hunter X, that game was a PSP only game, along with, because Maverick Hunter X is a remake of the first X game, and Mega Man Powered Up is a remix of, or a remake of the first Mega Man game. Plus 2 extra Robot Masters, Time Man and Oil Man. But they released Maverick Hunter X digitally, so you can download that on PlayStation Store, like on PS3 and stuff, and then, you know, put it on your PSP. But you can't do that with Powered Up. That's like a retail only game. They were just like, fuck you, boy. Yeah, when they came out with the PlayStation TV, and then when Sony came out with the PlayStation TV, you could play, like, downloadable PSP and PS Vita games on your TV. And I don't know if you could do that with PS4, like, games and all. It's just all digital games you can play. And they know they can just re-release Mega Man Powered Up because the PS4 has a PSP emulator. Like, they have the ability to do a PSP emulator. Because Parappa the Rappa, because they released the PSP on PlayStation Store. This isn't really much about Capcom. This is Capcom needs to realize that both things need to realize that they can make money off of this. Because the Parappa the Rappa PSP game that was released on PS4 runs on a PSP emulator. So if freaking Sony decided they wanted to use that PSP emulator more, then Capcom could release freaking Mega Man Powered Up. And that game had a level editor. Freaking make your own level. It was Mega Maker before Mega Maker existed. And Mega Maker's a fan game. You know what? This is just...
Ready.
Jump, jump.
Jump, jump, jump,
I'm just gonna let myself die so I can have lives. And this is 99% of the stage, by the way. There is no second half like in other ones where there's like an act 2. This is all the stage is. Once you get to this, it's just a straightforward path, a small segment, and then the boss.
jump, jump, jump.
Even then the boss just sucks.
Slide, jump, jump.
Cherry is bad.
Jump, 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 jump.
We'll make that better. Just take PFP and then just put the Homer is dad thing over it. Just Cherry is dad. Cherry is dad.
Ready.
Cherry is dad. It's like the Homer is dad. Where they take like the weird text-to-speech thing. It's just Homer is dead, but it says Homer is dad.
Jump, 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 jump. Slide, slide. Slide, slide, jump.
Slide, slide.
Jump, 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 jump.
You know, if I can't do this segment
Ready.
in a bit, if I get another game over, I'm purposely gonna die here. But if I get another game over on this, I'm just gonna go over to 7. I'm just gonna play some Mega Man 7 and have a good time because I love 7.
Ready.
7 has music that doesn't make me want to sleep.
Jump, 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 jump. Slide, slide. Slide, slide, jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, jump, slide, jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Ready.
Maybe if I just don't talk, will this segment bend to my will?
Jump, 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 jump. Slide, slide. Slide, slide, jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, jump, slide, jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Jump, jump, jump.
But I get a bit jumpy as it goes on.
Jump, 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 jump.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. The sense of satisfaction. Shit's like beating a Dark Souls thing. Or Bloodborne. I don't know why the Enter Beam is like the most used ability in the game. Like, why did they like this one above all the other abilities? So I was trying to jump at the edge, I'm just save the checkpoint because I'm extremely paranoid. I thought they were trying to be sneaky with that bolt. Now this boss, it's not hard, it's just very weird. The only way you can hit him is with the Mega Ball, which is broken but useless in every other regard. Because I'm supposed to kick it. You're supposed to do this. It's easy to get him when he's in the side ones, but whenever he's in like the middle ones, he's hard to get. Why does he have to do like this? This segment is... I'm just glad he's bending to my will, because when he's in the middle, it's hard to angle it correctly. And the Mega Ball was the only way to hit him as well. Also, those containers look like dicks. I'm just gonna be the first to say that those containers look like peni. You cannot deny that those things with the pink on the top do not look like a little bit like peni. Who designed that? Who designed that and thought that would be good? Who legitimately looked at that and said, yep, that's a good design. Like, not even a joke.
Ready.
It's a pretty good design, man. What do you mean there's the pink on the top? What do you mean it doesn't fit the color scheme? It's gonna work fine, Steven. It's like 3:40 where I am. Then again, I slept all day, so I loaded some stuff all night. You get the ball. Peens. Why do you mean they look like penises, Steven? Why, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. As long as the boss hasn't said anything about it, they're fine. Doesn't want to bend to my will. This boss hates me.
Ready.
As long as he goes to the side ones, I'm gonna be fine. At least this isn't as frustrating as the boarding segment, though. I just realized Mega Man looks like he's cotton candy. He looks delicious. Come on now. Oh yeah, this is the part where the boss tries to do something that's a bit difficult, but it's easily avoided. He just puts like a fake one up there to be like, oh yeah, if you hit that, it's gonna do damage to you or something. I don't even actually know what it does. It's just that easy to avoid. No, don't save over that one. Let's say that was the hardest of the WoWie stages. Am I literally gonna beat this entire game within a or at least most of the game within a stream? I skipped. I didn't do the first island and then the Clown Man stage, but whatever. Do not mention that. It will save the exact amount of energy required for a special weapon. Does that, but whatever. Okay. Shard shot will be changed to the piercing laser shot, which is useless. Mention what?
Good luck, Mega Man.
Mention WoWie?
Let's do it.
And how his stages are hard? Hard WoWie?
Ready.
You see, I have a shit memory. I'd say that this is the easiest of the WoWie stages. The Wowie. It just sounds like a Waluigi thing by this point. Wowie. Wah. I have to say something. The weird white Japanese things that keep, yeah, those up there, the thing with jets, reminds me a lot of a boss from Mega Man 7, which was in one of the WoWie stages in that game. Though I don't think they have any correlation. I think they just kind of look similar. Oh yeah, this is the majority of the stage now. It's just another shooter segment. which leads into the boss, which is rather easy. I do like the shooter segments because it gives the game some variety. Unlike the boarding segments, which are low. I would describe this entire game as hit or miss. I either like it or I want it to die. He just instantly died. I never realized how creepy that weird worm animation was, where they just wriggle themselves out like, ugh.
Ready.
Let me load checkpoints so I don't have to redo the dang stage of it again. It is doing me the disturb. It is doing me the big disturb. Oh no, I can't use any of those. That's big. Just start using the freaking Astro Crush. Or as Astroman called it, Astro Crush! The Aggro Crag. Oh god, the disturbing worms. This is a segment I don't really like, because you gotta do that, and it's real slow and anxiety-inducing. Thragus. Now for the boss, which isn't that bad. The boss of this stage isn't that bad, but the lead up to the boss is boring. Because watch as we continuously speed up for no reason. As we make the parallax scroll faster. This boss actually reminds me a lot of the main enemies from Mega Man Legends, which is, but Legends is basically the 3D Mega Man's jump to 3D, because they didn't want to take the classic series into 3D. They were just like, let's just create an entirely different series for 3D. That would probably go over well, like go over more well than just making everything 3D, which it did. Legends was a good game. Legends 2 was better. And then years later, they canceled Legends 3. But this boss reminds me a lot of the enemies from the Legends series, which are called Reaver Bots, and they're creepy looking. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Oh my god. Holy shit. I didn't expect the Astro Crush to do that much freaking damage. Now to save. Or not, at all. Do you think if Mega Man killed Kirby, he would get the Suck Beam? He would get the Suck Beam. Let me just make sure I save.
Welcome back.
I have a singular bolt.
Good luck, Mega Man.
The Suck Beam. He has busted the sacred suck instead of the sacred nut. Even to this day, I still hold on to this sacred nut joke. He has busted the sacred nut.
Ready.
It's just a golden acorn. The sacred nut. Let me just make sure I'm at full lives when I enter this. This is another stage I hate. That's why I said the second one was the easiest one. This is the stage that I hate. If not only for the beginning segment. The secondary part of the stage isn't that bad. It's way better. And then the fight with Bass is pretty cool. Or as Mega Man called him, Bass. But the beginning part of the stage is I hate it. If not because it expects a little too much out of the player. And you just kind of gotta rely on a certain element of randomness. Like that thing down there. Like the little rotating spike ball. That could have been like right up on there and prevented me from getting up there and completing this segment, and I would have to redo it again. Because it becomes like, hey, let's make the player, like, really challenge the player, like, really hard for, like, no reason. When in the other Wily stages, it wasn't really much of just, like, it was like, yeah, put your knowledge to the test, but also just, like, have a good time, have some fun. It's not that hard, but it's more challenging than the main stages. This one is just like, let's put it on very hard mode. Either that, or I just maybe mixing my own experiences with the game with difficulty. You see, you're supposed to use this guy's boulder as a platform, but no, like, at no other point in the entire game are you supposed to use, like, are you even told that you could use those as platforms? Like, sure, you could figure it out on your own, but, like, by the time they throw them at you, you're just like, oh no. It doesn't do what most Mega Man games do, where they give you it in a secluded environment where it's a lot safer to mess up, and then they give you one where it's not okay to mess up. Like, if they'd have done that in an earlier part of the game, where it's like, oh, there's a bunch of spikes, I can't jump over it, but there's a dude over there, he throws a rock down, I can jump on the rock. Yeah, the moving bombs were there in the other stages, but they were underutilized. Like, they weren't used to, like, get over spikes, they were just like, oh, those bombs move, okay. They were in Aquaman stage. Whenever you were falling down a thing, there was a bunch of bombs. They just moved, and they fell down, and that was it. It just kind of throws a bunch of shit at you. This was the one stage that, like, I had to literally, I got so frustrated on this single part, like this entire segment, that I literally had to, like, take breaks from the game, and then I would come back, like, a day later and be like, okay, so I'm gonna do this segment, and then I would do, like, 5 seconds of it and get frustrated again.
Ready.
But as I said, after this one segment, the stage gets kind of mundane and easy. Well, not easy, but easier. After the fight with Base, at least. And the fight with Base isn't even that hard. Fight in 7 was a lot harder. Because in that game, Base was new, and he was basically just like, oh, he's Mega Man, but evil. He's like, oh, okay. And he had sort of the same moves that you did, where he had a charge shot, he could fire normally, he could float around with his dog and stuff. He's like, oh, he's an evil Mega Man. You were an equal match. But here it's just like, Base is just thrown to the side. It's just, oh, he appears at the beginning, and then he comes down, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you.
Ready.
Him along with Proto Man, too. Proto Man's also just kind of thrown to the side when they act like he's important. It's like, oh, Proto Man! He just kind of shows up and be like, oh yeah, there are castles over there, by the way. And he goes away and then comes back at the very end. It's like, I'll save you. Okay. Save Duo. It's like, oh, okay. Can't really get mad because he served a lot of minor roles within the series. In 7, you would find him in different little secret places, and he would give you tips. And then if you found him 3 times, you'd have to fight him, and he would give you his shield, which is a cool power-up. The only time Base was ever important outside of Mega Man 7 was Mega Man and Base. And even then, Mega Man and Base was just like, it wasn't really a good game.
Ready.
It was one of the more bad Mega Man classic games. Because Base, you can shoot in 8 directions, and if you hold down, he rapid fires. Like, as he does in 10, as you've seen. Like, this 10 was based off his moveset in Mega Man and Base. But with Mega Man and Base, the boss fights were designed for Mega Man, but the stages were designed for Base. So you play as Base and you wreck the stages, but then you get to the boss and you're absolutely fucked.
But with Mega Man, you have a hard time in the stage, and then you have a good time during the bosses. And plus, Bass is way better than Mega Man in that game, because he gets all kinds of different power-ups that Mega Man just doesn't get. Dang it, that...
Ready.
Except what I love about Mega Man and Bass is the plot, or so it's called. It's, oh no, there's a robot trying to build his own, trying to make his own empire of robots, and his name is King. And at the very end, it turns out King is just an invention of Dr. Wily. And Bass is on Dr. Wily's side, so he just, at the very end, Bass, if you're playing his Bass and he learns that he was set up against Dr. Wily's own creation, he like literally points a gun at his creator and he's like, what are you fucking stupid? Such stupid fucking plan, dude. Why did you do that? He literally just like reprimands him for doing such a stupid plan. Took a lot of unnecessary damage there. I would say getting the freaking rapid fire and the speed up ones have been really helpful. Jesus. Just ignore shields, okay. Time for base. And now watch as base is destroyed by the wind thing. Let me read this in a bad voice acting. Megman, can't escape this time. Bass, stop it. I don't want to fight with you. You are so naive. That will be your downfall. I'm not the same weakling anymore. I've got new powers. No way! Watch as this thing slowly falls from the ceiling. No! You don't know how dangerous it is! Shut up. I'll defeat you. Come on, Treble.
Come on, Treble.
Let's do it. I'll show you what true power really is. No, that's not power. I must prove you are wrong again, Bass. Okay, watch what he said. This is what happens. Felix. What? 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 Unfortunately, I'm sad because this is like the last time there's gonna be a boss that says a line whenever you attack him. Except for the boss rush, but... I'm not even doing what destroys him. If you want to really destroy him, you just use the frickin'... Well, I'm gonna get to use it now, but I just wanted you to hear the what?
Ready.
Also, it only took me till now to realize how much of like Shadow Base is. Except Base is just actually evil. He is evil, but he's not afraid to go against his own master, or his own creator. As he's shown to do multiple times with 10 and base, or Mega Man base.
Ready.
He just comes out from this thing.
Feel it.
He's electrocuting. You can't beat me with fake... Oh no, that's Mega Man. You can't beat me with fake power. Wake up, Base. Fucking cunt. Mega Man, I will never give up. Bass, why don't you understand? And why do I keep going from Bass to Base to Bass again? To be honest, thanks to this game, probably many people accidentally pronounced Bass's name Bass because of the way Mega Man said it. They're like, it's their first Mega Man game, they're like, who the fuck, who is Bass? Little did they know they learn its face later on in their life, and they're just like, my life is a lie.
Ready.
So one hit and I'm dead. That's how I like to play it.
Ready.
If I would have to say anything in the game sounded like elevator music, this would be it. Not Aquaman stage, but this. We now arrive at the actual boss of the stage, who is absolutely destroyed by his weakness. Dripping sound effects intensify. And this is a reference to the Yellow Devil character, the Mega Man character that appears a lot as references throughout the series. Yellow Devil gets referenced a lot, but he came back in, he was the hardest boss in 1, and he was super fast, and you need the reflex of a god to dodge his attacks. And then he came back in 3 as one of the bosses in the WoWie stage.
Ready.
We're only one stage away from WoWie though, after this. Because I'd say this is way more of a pushover than any of the other Yellow Devil callbacks. Why does it use such like a realistic dripping sound effect? Let's just hope he reforms instead of actually doing an attack. Yep, he's reforming. He is dead. He is dead now. Stage clear. Now we are on to the boss rush and Dr. Wowie himself. We are finally at Dr. Wowie. We are at the boss rush. And now I do the... You get let's just hear it for let's hear it for having cheer for we are allowed to hear the getting hurt sound effects again. Let me just die to this dude because I'm just gonna take on the hardest bosses first, and then do the easier ones that are destroyed by their weaknesses.
Be ready.
We just let myself get killed by him.
Tornado hold. Get this. Feel my power.
Feel my power.
Tornado hold.
It's gonna kill me, please. Oh wait, shit. There's a
Tornado hold.
death thing there. Hara see.
Ready.
say Tango Man is the hardest to kill with his weakness because he requires to be on the ground.
It's just a kid. Don't make me laugh. Yeah. Here you go! No way!
What?
Here you go! No way! Here you go! No way! Tornado hold! Tornado hold! Get this! Feel my power! Here you go! Regretful.
Now to go Grenade Man. And then Aquaman, and then the rest of the guys fall, I think.
Crush everyone! Back bomb! Run! Run! Back bomb! Raging destroyer!
Ready.
Thank God it checkpoints after I defeat every boss.
Crush everyone! Run! Back bomb! Back bomb! Run! Back bomb! Raging destroyer! That felt good!
That felt good! Now we do... I think Searchman and then Aquaman. And then the rest of the bosses pretty much just fall to their weaknesses.
Ready? Yeah, let's go! Oh no! Oh no! Go! Ouch! Go! Ouch! Shoot! Ouch!
It's gonna do this. Ouch, oh no!
Ready.
Begin mission! Yes, sir! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Shoot! Fire! Ouch!
Shoot! Fire!
Oh no! Shoot! Fire!
What the fuck? What keeps killing me?
Ready.
Hey boy, come on!
Hey boy!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Go! Ouch! Oh no! Shoot! Fire! Holy sniper! Go! Go!
Ready.
Just let myself die to him, actually.
Begin mission. Yes, sir. Shoot. Fire. Ouch. Go. Holding sniper. Ouch. Shoot. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Go. Ouch. Go. Ouch. Go. Ouch. One die.
Ouch. Now I think this one's Aquaman.
Finally, it's my turn. I'm Aquaman. Ah! No! Ah! No! Ah! No! Water cannon, no! Water cannon! Ready.
With Aquaman is destroyed by his weakness, but as you see, he doesn't even have enough ammo to fully kill him with it. So you just gotta fight him for a bit.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you.
Water cannon. Try this. Ah! No! Water cannon. Ah! No! Ah! No! Ah! That was luck.
That was luck. I think this is. Now you get to see how much Astro Man is destroyed by his weakness.
Oh, how did you find me? I feel so embarrassed. Yeah. Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore. Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore.
How'd that happen? I can't take this anymore.
Yeah. Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore.
He has the longest line of dialogue for when he gets hit. It's just, how'd that happen? I can't take this anymore.
Oh, how did you find me? I feel so embarrassed. Astro Crush!
Yeah, I like him. Though he does look like Big Weld from Robots.
Can't that happen? 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 I can't take this anymore. Can't that happen? Can't that happen? Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore.
His voice is pretty nice, and
Astro Crush!
his line is so out of place.
Astro Crush! Can't that happen? I can't.
And if I were to pick my favorite out of the game, I would pick like Swordman or Clownman. I mean, because Clownman's design up close is pretty cool, and Swordman is cool all around.
Oh, how did you find me? I feel so embarrassed. Yeah! Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore. Astro Crush! Can't that happen? I can't take. Can't that happen? Can't that happen? Can't that happen? Can't that happen? I can't take this anymore. Yeah! Can't had to happen. I can't take this anymore. It had to happen. I can't take this anymore. Owie, owie, owie. Yeah, owie. Owie, owie, owie.
Is he going out because I'm targeting him?
Why? Why is this a thing?
Well, I'm out of homing sniper. Why? Who thought that would be a good idea when making the game? Hey guy, what if we every time he just locks on, he does a stun animation simply from being locked onto? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, how did you find me? I feel so embarrassed. Owie, owie, owie. I had to happen. Owie, owie, owie. It had to happen. I can't take this anymore. Astro Blood. Yeah.
Ready. Ready.
So that means you like 2 of the first 4 and then 2 of the other 4.
I come here, but I don't know what to do.
I come here, but I don't know what to do.
Astro Blood. It had to happen. I can't take it. Had to happen. It 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 had to happen. Yeah.
There we go.
You're great.
There we go. I think this is Swordman up here. Also, if you didn't notice, whenever I selected the thing for Swordman on the menu screen, he pronounced his name as if he's saying swordsman. He's like, I'm swordsman, instead of I'm swordman.
I won't hold back.
Well, that's a new attack.
Not yet. Final strike. Flanked. Nice shot.
Swordman himself is an alright boss, though. Astroman isn't that good though. He does that Astro thing, and that's Astro Crush, and that's just This is Beatman. This here is a Beatman.
Freeze! I'll crush you. I will beat you.
Beat you. The big cat in here. Get John St. John in here. The guy who voiced both Big the Cat and Duke Nukem.
That hurt.
Still to this day, I cannot believe that the dude who voiced Duke Nukem voiced Big the fucking Cat. Or, dang it, I didn't grab the health pickup in time.
Yo, geeky. Watch it. Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Remember at the beginning of the stream when I was fighting Clown Man?
What are you doing?
These are some good times.
Mommy! What have you done to me? Thunder Carnival!
I love how he goes, Mommy! Oh, what have you done to me?
Ready. Yo, geeky.
Why can't he say weakling? This isn't a joking matter. Come on, man.
Watch it. Thunderclaw. Ouch! Ouch! Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Thunder Carnival! Ready. Yo, geeky.
Oh, he's saying no peeking.
Watch it. What are you doing?
I, for some reason, just could not grasp what he was trying to say.
Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Ouch!
Damn, like 2 hits and I'm dead from him. Then again, I'm at low health.
Ready.
But he was like, no peeky. Or like, choniki or something like that. Like, choniki or I don't know. Say freaking...
Weakling, this isn't a joking matter.
There it is. I'm not happy unless he says that line.
Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to Thunderclaw? Ouch! Ouch! Watch it. What are you doing? Mommy! Ouch! What have you done? Ouch!
Somehow Clown Man is giving me the most trouble.
Ready.
Then again, I refuse to die. And he's killing me.
Yo, geeky. Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Thunder Carnival!
Yo, Phil, what element should we make the clown guy? How about electricity? It makes no fucking sense, but why not?
Ready. Yo, geeky. Watch it. Ouch! Ouch! Watch it. What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Thunder Carnival! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Ready.
Just let me beat you, Clown Man. Just let me do it. So that I may get to Dr. Wily.
Yo, geeky. Watch it. Ouch! Ouch! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Thunder Carnival! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Carnival! Ouch! Thunderclaw! Ouch! Thunder Cannibal!
I hate the freaking Thunder Cannonball.
Ready. Yo, geeky! Watch it! Ouch! Ouch! Thunder Cannibal! Ouch! Watch it! What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? Ready. You've got no chance. Watch it.
The fact is, I can't tell if Clownman is voiced by a guy or a girl.
Watch it.
That's the most concerning thing about all of this.
Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Cannibal! Ouch!
I have no idea why Clownman is giving me so much trouble.
Ouch! Thunder Cannibal!
It's only difficult because I'm trying to take him on when he can kill me in 3 hits.
Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch!
It's only because of that.
Ouch! Thunder Cannibal!
It's the freaking Thunder Cannonball.
Ready. You've got no chance. Watch it.
This is why I always take him out first.
Ouch! Thunder Cannibal!
Always being the only 2 times I've played the dang game.
Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Cannibal! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch! Watch it. Ouch! Thunder Cannibal!
I'm contemplating just, you know, not just dying and just taking him on, just taking him head on.
Yo, geeky!
Where's Ruby Conte when we need him? Ruby Conte is a boss from Final Fantasy IV.
Ouch! Thunder Cannibal! Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch! Watch it!
He heals you before the fight, so you can come at him with full strength. He's like, come at me with full strength, and he
Thunder
heals
Claw!
you. If I die one more time to him, I'm just gonna accept my death
Ready.
and fight him head on. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna
Yo,
hold myself to
geeky.
that.
Watch it! Watch it! Ouch! Thunder Cannibal! Ouch! Thunder Claw! Ouch! Watch it! Ouch! Watch it! Ouch!
It's every attack with the Thunder Cannonball is easy to dodge.
Ouch! Watch it!
He knows. He knows that he's about to die. He knows that if I get one more shot in him. He knows that's the one attack that I cannot dodge well. So he's just like, how about I do it?
Yo, geeky. Watch it. Watch it. Thunder Claw. Thunder Carnival. Watch it. Thunder Carnival. Watch it. Watch it. Thunder Claw. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Thunder Carnival. Thunder Claw.
Yes!
See you in my dreams.
Get it! We can finally attempt to take on Dr. Wily, and it is 4:46 a.m. Holy shit.
Where's this? Oh shit. Wow, you're trapped, Mega Man.
I'm gonna give him the voice that they gave him from the Ruby Spears cartoon.
You can't move, can you? With this incredible energy.
I don't even know what the accent this is anymore.
I can't be beaten. It's time I finally finish you off.
This is not even the accent.
It's a Mega Man.
That's the only thing I can really do.
Goodbye, Mega Man. Duo. Duo. Duo, thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah. Look out. Because Duo always sounds like he's freaking whispering.
Curse you. Seems that robot can't move anymore. Waha. Now I will defeat both of you.
Oh shit, Spider-Man. I'll take care of this robot.
Proto Man.
Oh no, the fucking... Why do they have to position the text so weirdly? Proto Man.
Thanks.
Jesus.
Wowie. You must be stopped. Silence, fool. I defeat you and conquer the world.
Oh no. Not a checkpoint save? So I don't have to do that segment, that entire conversation again. And there goes the final boss. This is the final boss right here. It's not really climactic in any way. It's just, oh, you did it. There you go. Here's the final boss. You tweet. Give me help. squishy boy. Was saving this for this exact moment. He was like, this is... If I can beat this entire game on stream, that, or at least most of it at least, I'm gonna be happy. Flame Blade does the most damage in this fight. Okay, I'm about to die. This is bad. Rush. Help. Help, Rush. Help. Give me something good. Please, Doggo. Doggo, you are useless. There I go, I just gotta not take any more damage throughout the entirety of the fight. That's probably good. Shit. We are... Now I gotta do that for it again. I could've... If I'd have just one-shotted that boss, like on my first try, I would've been so happy. Because I hate this boss. Come on, I am so close to beating this game for the second time, and then seeing that final cutscene one more time. Wily sure does love his skulls, huh? The Astro Crush, not that. Rush, stop giving me non-health items. Rush, you are fucking useless. You could have saved me. But instead you just decided to give me the most useless items in history. just keep doing that attack? That is so easy to dodge, please. I'm about this close to just saying fuck it. And just play and just quitting the stream, but you know, I'm gonna persevere. Go into it thinking I'm gonna have enough health to at least get part of it done, but then I just take one hit and I'm just like, yep, no. Straight into that. Don't fuck me over, Wily, please. Rush, help me. Give me something useful. Be useful for me this one time, I beg of you, dog. You were slightly useful. You were not a useless cunt this time. I'll give you that, Rush. You were not absolutely useless to me this time. Yes! Fuck yeah! I did it. I beat Wily. Sorry, I was wrong. Please forgive me. That's the same old apology, Wily. Over and over again. What? Why? And that is my job done. I am free. I am free. My soul has been freed.
This is not good. He's been affected by the evil energy. He will die soon. If your mind is not completely taken by the evil, you'll be saved. Mega Man, I can see into your mind.
And from Mega Man's crotch, the darkness rises.
You have been working so hard for justice. With your help, this planet will survive.
What happened, Mega Man?
He's going to be okay. He will regain consciousness soon. My job is done. I must go. I'll leave Mega Man up to you. But there's one more thing. I have a favor to ask.
Wake up! Wake up, Mega Man! Roll! Mega Man, you're okay! Am I alive?
Yes, you are. Duo
Wowie.
saved you.
Duo.
Duo is gone.
Proto Man.
Mega Man, I have a message to give you from Duo.
From Duo, what is it?
He said, thank you.
Duo? Me too. Thank you, Duo.
I did it.
I am free.
Oh, the concept art for Swordman. It's all the designers that did the Robot Masters. Oh yeah, that's right. People submitted like I think everything from 5 onward and stuff. They basically like took submissions from people like over the world and stuff. And they're like, oh, we were inspired by this drawing art. It isn't like to a T, but the Dr. Light Prize. What do I get? I get more credits. heck is that? That looks cool. Oh my god. KJ Inafune. Yatakaji. What the heck? Oh dear God. Ooh, I got that message. There we go. I'm just end the stream here and probably go to bed because I mean, holy fucking shit, dude. I beat 99% of Mega Man 8 on a single stream. I feel like both happy and sad about